Good morning. This is S.K. Ghosh. I would like to welcome all of you to our web seminar this morning, What's New in the 2015 IBC Structural Provisions. Okay, with that, we will go on to the technical part of the seminar. This is what 2015 IBC looks like for those of you who haven't seen it. The IBC is now coming out 1 year ahead of its publication date. So this book was out in April of 2014. However, it has not seen a lot of uh, adoption by local jurisdictions yet. Or so far. There has been some, but not as much as in earlier years. That is about to change with the state of California adopting this code on January 1 of 2017. That is always a big event. State of Washington is following, I believe, on the same date. So all of a sudden the picture will change, and 2015 IBC will have been adopted in very significant jurisdictions indeed. We will talk about changes in the structural provisions of the 2015 IBC. The structural chapters, as you know, is 16, structural design. That is a big chapter, typically takes the most time in this kind of a presentation. It will take the most time today as well. Then 17, inspection and testing, 18, foundations and soils, and then comes the materials chapters, 19 for concrete, 20 for aluminum, 21 for masonry, 22 for steel, 23 for wood. So we will discuss changes in all these structural chapters, starting obviously with chapter 16. The first and probably the most important thing I want to tell you is that the standard on minimum design loads, ASCE 7, the 2010 edition of ASCE 7, ASCE 710, was the reference standard in the 2012 IBC. It remains the reference standard in the 2015 IBC. The only difference between the two codes as far as ASCE 7 is concerned is that 2015 IBC also adopts supplement number 1 to ASCE 710. 2012 IBC did not. So the only difference between 2012 IBC and 2015 IBC as far as ASCE 7 goes is that supplement number 1 to ASCE 710 is adopted by the 2015 edition. It is not adopted by the 2012 edition. Supplement number 1 has about 2 dozen structural changes to ASCE 710. I would say maybe half a dozen of them are significant, and each of those significant changes I will discuss with you slightly later on. Now, what I just told you will indicate to you that because of this, there aren't too many changes in chapter 16 from the 2012 to the 2015 edition of the IBC. The next edition of ASCE 7 after 2010 is 2016. That edition of ASCE 710 represents big changes from ASCE 710, big changes in seismic design, in wind design, in other areas. ASCE 716 is likely to be or is expected to be adopted by the 2018 IBC and at that time you will see very, very significant changes in chapter 16.